Hey everyone, it's Game Through Pulp. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Talk About It episode. Today we're going to be continuing with the completion of our house. We're going to hopefully finish the roof today. If not, then we'll finish that next episode. But the plan is to finish the roof. I don't think it'll take too long. And then if we do finish it early enough, we're going to start on the first block is placed wrong. Excellent start to the video. We'll start on the what is it called? My brain is gone. Oh, the yard. We'll start on the yard if it goes everything goes according to plan. And if it doesn't, then we'll just finish up the roof hopefully today. But today, what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be continuing with the focus on just the YouTube community. I enjoyed a lot last episode talking about how the whole YouTube drama going on. If you missed that, I just talked a little bit about the whole situation with Leafy is here and all these big YouTubers commenting on Leafy is here and all that type of YouTube video. So if you missed that, link will be to the playlist will be in the description below. So if you want to check that out, by all means, feel free. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about YouTube fame and what it means to be YouTube famous, and whether YouTube famous is just a stupid nickname for something that doesn't really need to have that name. So I think that YouTube has gotten to a point where it's gotten to a popularity. I cannot place anything today. It's gotten to a point of popularity where YouTube fame and regular fame shouldn't really be considered different things. I think that YouTube fame, YouTube is probably it's not going to be the most popular video, or not most popular website on the internet. That would probably be Google. I'm recording this right after my last GTA video, and I don't know if you watched that, but my computer just decided to implode on me near the end of the video, and it feels like it's doing the same thing right now. So we will see if that fixes itself. Yeah, right back to what I had to do last time. I had to quickly start and restart the recording for some reason. I think that what I have to do is I have to just take my computer, I have to unplug it and clean it up, clean out the inside and all that good stuff. But what I was saying is that I think that YouTube's gotten to a point where YouTube fame and just regular fame have gotten synonymous with each other. I don't think that they need to be separated the way they have been in the past, just because I think that YouTube fame and regular fame, they're not that dissimilar anymore. YouTube has become quickly one of the most popular websites on the internet, and that's not to be taken lightly anymore. The internet is not just some place where a bunch of weird people go to be all like new. Like, the internet is a main part of our society, and so I think that this constant talk of YouTube fame and these YouTube celebrities, I don't know why we're separating the difference of YouTube celebrities and just celebrities. Because if you think about it, PewDiePie has, if you know who PewDiePie is, he's one of the bigger YouTubers. PewDiePie has, I think, 15 million subscribers. So if you think about that, how many people have 15 million followers? How many people, in the real world, quote unquote, how many people have 15 million people that every moment of the day people care about what they're saying? And I don't think it would be that many. I realize I just did something really stupid there for those people who love watching what I'm building. But it's not that many people. It's not a very large amount. And I think that this separation of YouTube fame and regular fame has gone to a point where it's not necessary anymore. If you're famous on YouTube, you're famous in general. PewDiePie is a celebrity regardless of where he goes. If PewDiePie is on the street, he's just as likely to be recognized as someone. I'm trying to think of I don't know. He's just as likely to be recognized as someone like Matt Damon, I guess. Not really Matt Damon. That's a bad example, but like someone who's a smaller type celebrity, someone who doesn't have main roles in movies. Like, obviously, no YouTuber is as famous as someone like Kim Kardashian or someone like that. Like, the high scale fame, YouTube has not yet caught up to. But I think that the smaller fame, like big YouTubers, I think have the same power and the same popularity as most small time stars in general. And I think that it's past the point where we just call them YouTube stars. I don't think that, and it's not to say that like that's a term that should be taken as an insult. Like, it's not that being a YouTube star is negative. I just think it's kind of stupid to call people YouTube stars when it's gotten to a point that YouTube stardom is just as hard to get as regular stardom. Like, it's not like you can become a YouTube star easier than becoming a star on television. It's, I think, in my opinion, it's just as hard to do both. And I think that if you're looking at YouTube fandom and the following that YouTubers get, it could be argued that YouTube celebrities have a more enthusiastic audience than a lot of regular celebrities. If you take out I'm going to say the outliers, the anomalies, like Kim Kardashian and like those type of people, YouTube stars or like popular YouTubers have more of a following and a more loyal following than a large majority of this, like the stars in Hollywood. Or even if you look at music, like majority of musicians, their followers, like they won't stick up for, like they'll obviously they'll care about what their artist that they like is saying, but they're not gonna like I don't know how to make this comparison, but like look at Leafy. If a YouTube star says something or critiques another artist and or says they don't like someone, you'll see the YouTube community basically like turn and attack that person. And that doesn't happen to regular celebrity in the regular celebrity life. And I don't think that it's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing that doesn't happen. In my opinion, I honestly don't think that that's a good attribute of the YouTube community, but it is an attribute that you can't deny. That's something that happens. And it doesn't really happen in Hollywood. And there's got to be a reason for that, right? And so you have to consider that reason. You have to think about that when you're trying to determine whether you should keep this sort of separation between YouTube fandom and regular fandom. And I just personally, and I guess I'm a little bit biased as a YouTuber. Obviously, I'm a tiny YouTuber, so this has no application to me at all. But I think that it's a little bit stupid, and just to have the separation of YouTube, or of like being a star on YouTube and just being a star in general. I think that YouTube has grown, and even when I started this like 4 years ago, and obviously I didn't record like frequently, but when I started this 4 years ago, YouTube wasn't a new thing anymore. YouTube was out for a while, but YouTube was so different. Like the popularity on YouTube and just this is just something that has occurred through YouTube aging and through YouTube just developing into what it is today. But popularity on YouTube and even just the way YouTube is compared to the way it used to be, they're not similar at all anymore. And I think that's the show that YouTube has grown. Just like any other popular media type of thing, YouTube has grown in a way that has made it develop, has made it turn into a thing that's more enjoyable for more people. It has made it a better place to come and a better place to enjoy yourself. And that's obviously what the goal of YouTube would have been. It would have been to become a place that people can come to and people can sort of escape the troubles of their life. And I hate that these chests do this. And I think that if YouTube wants to continue to grow, I think it needs to become part of the main, like it needs to be accepted as part of the main sort of stream, the main, again with the lag. I don't understand what's going on with this. YouTube needs to grow and be accepted as just part of the main entertainment like group, like just like a movie or just like anything else. You can go, like if you want to enjoy, like you want to go for a good time. That's not an example. If you want to hang out and do something fun or do something just to relax and watch something you're going to enjoy, YouTube should be as acceptable or as sort of almost expected, I would say, as just watching a movie. YouTube has become something that people more often than not watch on a regular basis, and I don't think that it has that. I don't think it's getting the respect in that aspect that it deserves. YouTube, I think, is more watched probably on a daily basis than most movies, definitely most TV shows, and I don't think that YouTube is gaining the respect in that aspect that it should rightfully hold. And so I think that the people of YouTube and like this is obviously changing. It's good. It's changing, and it's going to continue changing, and eventually it will. Like, if you don't know, I live sort of near Toronto, and so I was like downtown the other day. Toronto's one of the main cities in Canada, if you don't know about Canadian geography. I was in the city the other day, and I noticed a advertisement on the TTC, so like the basically a streetcar, the city transit. I noticed an advertisement for a YouTuber, and I was almost taken aback. Like I was like I was surprised. I almost didn't know how to feel about it because it's so like it seems like something that wouldn't happen. And I don't think that that's, and I was taken aback, and then I thought about it, and I thought, why shouldn't this be something that happens? Why shouldn't YouTube stars have a place in the advertising world and a place in the public sphere, just like regular stars? Because if you think about it, it was for I don't know who it is. It's not someone I watch, but it was for someone with like 8 million subscribers. And if you think about it, they should have just as much like space in the public realm as everybody else. Because I think that I don't know the numbers, but a lot of people check out YouTube every day, and I think that if you look at the amount of people that check out YouTube, and you look at the problem with it, I think is that there's so many different YouTubers, whereas for the most part, a lot of movies just have a couple of main stars, and then like that you know of, and then no one else really knows about anything. Is this a different height? It is a different height. That actually looks okay though. We'll leave it like that. A lot of movies, they have like one main star and then they have a bunch of extras, right? And I think that the problem is that like with YouTube, there's no main stars and no extras. It's just one person a lot of the time. And if it's a collaboration, then it's a group of popular people and no smaller stars. And because there's just the main people and no smaller stars, there isn't as much hype about the main people. And it's because they're basically, when you have a movie come out and George Clooney is in it, everyone makes a big deal because George Clooney's not in a movie you can watch a new movie every single day. Whereas YouTubers produce so much content that you're used to seeing them, you expect to see them every day, and because of that, you're not really surprised if you see, like, you're not surprised when you see a new thing come out from a YouTuber every single day. Whereas with if someone did that with movies, it'd almost be unexpected. If there was a new George Clooney movie every day, everyone would freak out because, like, George Clooney doesn't do movies every day, right? And so I think that that's sort of that's sort of the reason behind why YouTubers don't get the same don't get treated the same as regular stars. But I think, like I said before, I think it's changing. I think that if you look at things like PAX and like these video game shows, or not video game shows, these like conventions for video games, you see these YouTubers going, you see the popularity behind it. You can see that YouTube is definitely like changing, and it's definitely, oh, you can put torches on glass. That's pretty cool. It's definitely becoming a place that is more inviting for people to sort of like join and become part of the community. And I think that that's a good thing for YouTube as a brand, and it's a good thing for the YouTubers as well, because ultimately, like, when you join YouTube, I said this last episode as well, the goal is not to make money, but for big YouTubers, that's their job. And for YouTube in general, it's more beneficial to bet YouTube if they can have their popular YouTubers be paid a lot of money, because if you have a YouTuber being paid a lot of money, they're going to be more likely to record more content because that's their only job. If you have someone with 1 million subscribers that they don't make enough on YouTube to support themselves and they need to have a second job, chances are they're going to focus more on the second job than they are on on their YouTube, just because YouTube is this thing where it's always there if you want it to be, and it doesn't, like YouTube's not going to go away if you don't record. If I choose not to record for like 3 months, and then I come back in 3 months and record, which is something I did. I didn't record for a year, and then I chose to come back. And YouTube was there waiting, right? And YouTube was there with my subscribers that I had from before, and it was still there, and I didn't change. I didn't lose my subscribers because I didn't record. I lost a few, but that's not something that YouTube did. That was just something that happened from people unsubscribing. And so because of that, someone with a big channel, if they need to work 2 jobs and they have a busy week, they're probably just not going to record for that week. And so it's beneficial for YouTube to make the most money it can and give its users, or its content creators, I should say, the most money that it can. Because if the content creators are making more money, then YouTube makes more money as well. So ultimately, it's in YouTube's best interest to make as much money as it can. So I did a little bit of landscaping. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the landscaping, which is why I kind of stopped. I don't think I have any flowers or anything like that. I wasn't at all what I was planning on talking about either. I was planning on talking about how, like, just YouTube, just talking about, like, how working YouTube as your job, and then I was just going to have an intro talking about YouTube fame, and I ended up talking the whole time about YouTube fame. I didn't want to make this as long of a video as well, because my other videos were quite long, but if you look at, we can do a quick little view of the inside of the house, get rid of the dirt wall. So yeah, you can see here, that doesn't make sense. Why is this like this? That needs to be fixed. Yeah, I put all my stuff in chests, and now I need all of it, and it's downstairs. Idiot. So I'll go get the wood, and then we'll fix that one piece. So yeah, now that we're done this, if you have any requests on things you want me to build in this city, we have a house. I'll probably do the yard off camera, or I'll do the yard and I'll do a little special, just of me, like in speed motion doing the yard, or fast speed doing the yard, because I literally have no idea what to do with the yard, so yeah. But that's, that'll be everything for this video. If you want to leave a like and a favorite, if you enjoyed the video and you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot that you continue to stick around, and I know that sometimes I just ramble. Like this video, I didn't even talk about what I planned on talking about. In this series especially, the plan for me is really just to ramble on. And I hope that you guys enjoy that, and if you don't, then be sure to tell me, because I'll stop doing it. But I think that that's a way to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys, and ultimately that's all I want with this series, is to make a series that you guys are going to enjoy, a series that you guys I can record Minecraft and continue to play Minecraft and provide commentary that is of use to you guys, and whether it's if it's just giving my opinion on something, or whether it's I don't know, providing someone with insights towards something that they have a problem with. I don't know. I can't think of an example of that. But if someone wants me to talk about something that maybe I know more about than them, then I'll definitely do that too. But I think that the series can definitely grow and change based on what the community, what my subscriber base, or what the viewers want me to have it become. So if you have any feedback or things you want to see me do, then be sure to tell me, and I'll do them, or I'll consider doing them. Like if you tell me to do a face cam and rub peanut butter all over my face, I'm not going to do something like that. But if you want me to talk about something, then let me know, and I'll think about talking about it. And if it's something that I think the viewers of my videos will enjoy, then I'll consider doing it. So that's I said this before, but then I did this little path here. But that's everything for this video. So if you enjoyed and you are new to my channel, you want to hit that subscribe button, then be sure to do that, and you will be able to see more of my videos in the future. And if you didn't like my video, then I'm sorry, and you should let me know in the comments how I can improve them to make you enjoy the video. And yeah, that's everything for this video. I said this already, and this is what happens when I try and build and talk at the same time, is I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot to me knowing that you continue to stick around and continue to hopefully enjoy my content, and I hope that I can continue to make content you enjoy in the future. If you want to show me your support by hitting that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to tell a couple of your friends about my channel, tell them to subscribe. That'll help a lot, just because I am a small YouTuber, and growing my channel is a little bit difficult, just because the only way for me to really grow is through word of mouth. And so any little bit helps, even if you only tell one friend, and that one friend ends up subscribing. That's one viewer that I wouldn't have had without you. So once again, thank you for your continued support, and I hope you continue to enjoy. So that's everything. This has been Minecraft. Let's talk about it. Today we talked a little bit about YouTube fandom. Next video, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. We'll see if anything happens in the news, anything worth talking about. The next video actually might just be a montage of me doing my backyard, but who knows. So yeah, thank you guys very much. My name is Game Free Pulp. This has been Minecraft. Let's talk about it. The link to the playlist will be in the description below. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys all later. Have a good one.